Hello guys, welcome back to some more Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. In the last episode we played on Air Cup where I managed to get myself into first place, played alongside Billy Hatcher. Honestly, I had quite a good time on the Air Cup, managed to get myself into first place quite easy, and easily the best performance I've had in this Let's Play so far, playing through all the Grand Prix. And this episode now, we're going to be heading to the Horror Cup, where I'm going to be using Ryo Hazuki, my go-to character. So we've got Sewer Scrapes, Lost Palace, Sandy Drifts, and Kakuru Hill. Alright, let's do this. So the first track I got is Korean Mansion Sewer Scrapes. Welcome to Korean Mansion. I don't really care which track I'm going to use for this, let's just do this one. Okay, so I'm finally playing as Ryo. This is a character I want to play as for ages. See, if I'm ever playing this in my spare time, Ryo Hazuki is always a character I use. So we're doing this as an expert. Hopefully this will be quite an easy cup. Well, to be fair, out of all the cups in this game, this one is probably my least favourite cup, because some of this cup actually does have probably my least favourite tracks in the game. One of these tracks right now, actually, the one we're playing on right now. I can't lie to you guys, though, I am not a big fan of this track. Yeah, I don't really like this track that much. This track is definitely not one of my favourites. There's another track later on which is actually my least favourite track in the game, the Super Monkey Ball track, as we'll see later on, being my least favourite track in the game. So I think it's quite handy I'm going to be using Ryo Hazuki for this cup. It's a bit shame we didn't use Zombie and Zombiko. I think that's the name of those characters. Shame we didn't use them. Honestly, I'm not really familiar with those characters, so I didn't really want to use them for the expert Grand Prix Cup. So I thought it would be easier if I just played as Ryo, my favourite character for this. Because obviously Ryo's always a character I play as in my spare time if I ever play this. Okay, so Amy's Rhyme Tail. I bet you she's going to use that any second. Yep, I called that. Yeah, I knew she was going to use that. I mean, if I was Amy, I would have done exactly the same thing. So, yeah. Ah, shit. I need to get some boost here. He's got the All-Star. I'm quite close to him as well, so I need to be really careful. Hopefully his All-Star goes out before he catches up with me. Right, there we are. Okay, so far I think II's All-Stars died. Yeah, that's good, so he won't be catching up with me, that's great. Okay, so far a brilliant start in the Horror Cup. Of course I'm using Ryo, so obviously I'm going to have a great start. If I was to ever make online videos of Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing, Ryo would always be the character I play as. I think there's actually some DLC with Ryo for Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing where you can actually drive his forklift on the track. I'm now in second place. I've never bought that DLC actually. There's actually a DLC where you can actually drive Ryo's forklift around instead of his motorcycle, which is pretty cool. I never bought that DLC actually back in the day, which is a bit of a shame. Kinda wish I did now, to be honest with you. Okay, so far so good. Okay, nicely done. Okay, so one of my least favourite tracks in the game, I managed to get myself into first place, that's great. As I'm playing as Ryo, let's see if I can win every single race in this cup. Be very impressed if I did. Now Tails got the All-Star as well. Just going to keep going. I've got the horn, so make sure none of them catch me. Dr. Eggman looks like he could possibly catch up me, but in case he does, I've got the horn to blast him out. He won't be catching up with me. I don't think so. Okay, Eggman's been taken out, that's great. Didn't need to use it, but I used it anyway just in case Eggman was behind me, so I've got first place. A brilliant start to this cup. So there we go. So Ryo's in first place, just how I want it. This is a brilliant start to the cup. Let's head to the next race. So the second track we've got is Seaside Hill, Lost Palace. I quite like this track actually.
Great to have you here.
Okay. So here we are. Seaside Hill, Lost Palace. I'll do quite a track actually, this track's actually pretty decent. Okay, I've got another great start. Let's keep myself in first place, make sure I've got to avoid all the crabs while I'm here. If I'm going really fast I should be able to take them out, but hopefully I'll have plenty of speed when I do this. Of course we've got Ryo Hazuki in first place, just how I want it. As much as I enjoyed Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, but I think that what put me off Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed a little bit is that Ryo Hazuki is not a playable character in the game at all. For some reason, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed did not include Ryo. Well, the PC version did have a patch where, did have an update which included Ryo as a playable character in the game. But unfortunately, that never came to consoles, unfortunately. It's a bit odd how they never included Ryo in Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, considering I think it's safe to say he was possibly one of the most popular characters in the game alongside Sonic. Well, I'd say he was anyway, certainly the character I always played as. It's a bit of a shame I never got to play as him in All-Stars Racing Transformed. One thing I found pretty interesting about All-Stars Racing Transform as well, if you have the PC version, you can actually play as some of the Team Fortress 2 characters as well, which I found pretty strange. Pretty cool, but pretty strange at the same time. I thought it was a pretty cool idea though to include Team Fortress 2 though. Bit questionable, but as I love Team Fortress 2, I'm not really going to complain about it. Oh no, perfect place to put that cone right near the speed pad. So if I was playing as Ryo, this is probably roughly what I would be doing on all the cups. For my least favourite cup, I decided to pick Ryo for it. Especially considering the next track coming up is my least favourite track in the game. Ah, oh, bollocks. Okay, I did not intend to do that. So much for me keeping first place. I should be able to catch up with Amy Rose, hopefully. Yeah, I just took out the other martial artist characters in the game from Virtua Fighter. Is that II? Yeah, II's got the All-Star. I'm going to take the shortcut. Got some boost, that's great. So I need to find a way to get in front of Amy quickly. As I'm playing as Ryo, I want to try and win every single track in this race. Win every single track in this cup. Oh, got the perfect weapon. Come here, Amy. This is payback for last time. Now I'm in front of her. That's good. Right, I cannot let my guard down now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm still in first place. That's good. Yeah, it still disappoints me actually that Ryo Hazuki was never included as a playable character in All-Stars Racing Transformed. She's in front of me again? I don't think so. Well, I'll still be in first place, I think, if I win. I need a good power-up. Yes, perfect. But I need to be a little bit careful here. Come on, hit Amy Rose for goodness sake. There we are. Am I in front of her now? Yes, I am. Fantastic. I don't think so, Amy. Get behind me. Did I get that? No, I did. Not quite. So I'm not going to win every single race in this cup. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to do that. So I'm still in first place, though. That's good. So the third track we got, my least favourite track in this game, Sandy Drifts. So what track should I use? I'm going to use Party Game 2. So this is my least favourite track in this game. When I race on it, it'll probably be hard not to see, probably easy to see why. I need some boost, there we go. So unfortunately I'm not going to win every single race in this cup now, which is a bit of a shame. As I was playing as I was hoping to do that, but unfortunately Amy Rose managed to get in front of me. This time it's not going to happen. Well, I'll see what weapon I get here. Got the cone, or I could use this to my advantage actually. This track is the most horribly designed track in a racing game. I'm serious. I remember years ago when I played this track we played 4-player split screen with my parents on this track. And they said this track was a horrible track as well, one of the worst tracks we've played on as well. I remember that quite well, and they were thinking exactly the same thing as me. Boot, there we are. Okay, I'm still in first place, that's good. This game has so many corners, it's ridiculous. Just look at that. I think you can see why this is my least favourite track already. The Super Monkey Ball tracks in the game actually are probably my least favourite tracks in the game in my opinion. Yeah, I just don't like the Super Monkey Ball tracks that much in this game. The race tracks for Super Monkey Ball are all horribly designed in my opinion. Some people may disagree with me on that, but in my opinion, it's just my opinion. Right, okay, we're good so far, so good. Yes, I can get on there just about. Okay, so I appear to be quite far ahead at this point. I remember when I first played on this track, I was like, fucking hell. I remember when I first played on this track. The amount of times I used to fall off the track, and yeah, it was a nightmare. Okay, hopefully this should secure my 10 points. In a Grand Prix, the highest point you can get in a Grand Prix is 40 points. So I think hopefully I'll hope to get 38 by the end of this, because unfortunately I came second in the second race. Right, there we go. So far so good. Ooh, lost some speed then. Okay, what's this going to be? Shame won't get to use Ryo's All-Star at all, as I'm not at the back, but I'd rather be in the front than at the back, so if I don't use the All-Star, then fair enough. I'd rather be in first place anyway. I'm not just going to screw up a race just for the sake of showing off an All-Star. Ryo's All-Star is basically when he gets in the forklift and he can drive his forklift around the track and take out other races with it. That's basically what Ryo's All-Star is. Probably my favourite All-Star in the game, because it suits Ryo really well. Obviously, we all knew how much I love the forklift segments in the Shenmue series, so yeah, it certainly suits Ryo really well. Guess we'll give ourselves the first play. There we go, and across the line. There's my 10 points. So where did Amy finish? Third. I thought she was a bit lower than that, but she actually did that. Okay, so I need to win the next race if I'm to win this Grand Prix for definite. Well, I need to be above Amy at least. I need to beat Amy to win this tournament. Alright, let's head to the final track. So the last track we got a Jet Set Radio track, Kakuru Hill. I love the Jet Set Radio tracks in this game. Okay, so which Jet Set Radio track am I going to use? I'm going to use Fly Like a Butterfly. I like this track. I like all the Jet Set Radio tracks, they're all so good.
3, 2, 1, go!
To be honest, I've always imagined Ryo blending it. Ryo Hazuki, in my opinion, does blend in quite well with the Jet Set Radio tracks in this game. I mean, he is a Japanese character, and obviously I always imagine Ryo Hazuki would suit quite well with the Jet Set Radio, in the Jet Set Radio universe, I think. I don't know why I think that. Some of you probably disagree with me on that, probably, but for some reason I can see Ryo Hazuki blending in quite well with the Jet Set Radio universe for some reason. I don't know why that is. I'll be really careful. Oh, whoa, 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 okay, that was... Okay, that was a bit dodgy there, but so far so good. So what I want to do here is take this shortcut here. This shortcut here is this is one of the shortcuts in the game that could be a difference between winning and losing. If you take this shortcut, you can get into first place quite easily. Yeah, because this shortcut is so much shorter than the than most other shortcuts in the game compared to like the non-shortcuts, but that shortcut is actually probably one of the hardest shortcuts to take in the game because it's so tight. You need to be turning so carefully to get to it. Obviously, when you take it though, it is such a reward because it's such a short shortcut and it gets you to the front of the track quite easily in a starting line. It's actually probably one of the most effective shortcuts in the game. I failed that. Damn it. So if I keep taking that shortcut, I think that would be my place secured in the winner's circle for first place. Right, there we are. Okay, that's good. I love the Jet Set Radio soundtrack. Cruising along to a Jet Set Radio soundtrack when you're racing, yeah. I used to play as Ryo Hazuki loads on the Jet Set Radio tracks. Especially on Shibuya Downtown, I used to do so many tricks with Ryo in Shibuya Downtown. Logically it would be Beat to do that with, but you can do it with all the other characters as well, obviously. And also I used to do that loads with Ryo back in the day. This was actually the game that got me into Shenmue series when I started playing as Ryo. I looked up what video game he was in, and yeah, and I looked up Shenmue, the game he was in, and I thought, okay, this game looks pretty interesting. So I wanted to get a Dreamcast actually to buy the game, play the game, but unfortunately that never happened. I had to wait till Shenmue 1 and 2 came out remastered for PS4 before I could play it. Oh crap, no, 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 oh no. I completely missed that shortcut, right. I need to be very quick around here then. So you can see how much longer this bit is compared to the shortcut. And obviously taking that shortcut is a huge difference between winning and losing. Oh, I done it just. Whew, that was lucky. I thought someone overtook me then, but that was just a missile. So I secured my first place. I've got 38 points. Nice, very good. So Amy in second and II in third. Unfortunately, all the others will not be on the podium. Okay, let's head to the winner's circle. I've got loads of Sega marks for that. Very nice. I love this music so much. I could listen to this song all day if I'm being honest. Bentley Jones so much more. So there he is, Ryo Hazuki on the first place podium. Okay, we've completed the Horror Cup. Very nice. So we've got a Jet Set Radio track background. Depending which track you fish on, you'll have the background for that track on in the distance. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to miss playing as Ryo, but I think the next cup is the Samba Cup, so I think I know which character I'm going to use for that. Amigo.
Amigo.
Not the character I'm the best with, but I think it'll be alright. So the next cup we got is a Samba Cup, that's why I picked Amigo. So we got Rocky Coaster, Highway Zero, Deadly Route and Ocean Ruin. So we've got all those 4 tracks in the next cup. Hope to see you all in the next episode. Okay guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. If you want to keep up to date with all the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing episodes uploaded to my channel. And in the next episode, we'll head to the Samba Cup. I hope to see you all then. Thank you for watching. This is goldiex and I'm out.